Gang. Gang. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I want to just be honest with you guys. I picked the wrong career in life, okay? I really feel like I could have made a lot more money and a lot more fun in my life if I was just a Schedule 3 narcotics dealer, okay? I'm just going to say it like it is. Before YouTube gets in a tizzy, I do not promote the sale, manufacture, distribution, anything to do with illegal drugs. But you know, there's been a lot of turd games that have come out, and I'm going to stand on business and just say that, you know, somebody that looks at games like Assassin's Creed Shadows, not even just that, just really any AAA game these days, for $70, you think, whoa, I'm getting my nuts slapped with repetitive dog water slop gameplay. But what if I told you there's a $20 game known as Schedule 1 that also, ladies and gentlemen, is so good that it's actually been dominating the Steam charts. Right now, 310,000 people, as of me filming this video, are currently engaged with distributing and selling narcotics in the game. Now, of course, this is a $20 game, so this is an indie title. And you know when people are like, forget the AAA games, it's all about the indies. You gotta focus on the indies, Muda. This is the perfect example. Now, I used to play a game called GTA Chinatown Wars on my Nintendo DS, and one of the coolest things about that game was selling crack in the streets of Liberty City. You could go from $20 in one afternoon to $100,000 just selling crack around Liberty City. You had to buy low, sell high. You know, the ultimate crypto dream, if you will, for some degenerates out there. So anyways, I got Schedule 1 over here, and normally I don't just like whip out a game over here and kind of talk about it, but I've been playing this kind of for a couple hours, and ladies and gentlemen, I really do have to talk about this, okay? I just have to kind of share why indie games are just better than like most of the actual slop that comes out. For $20, if you actually look at the game's release, you'll pretty much see that you got a whole bunch of features like manufacturing drugs, distributing drugs, expanding your criminal network, fighting with criminal bosses. You know what some pretentious YouTube channel tells you? Oh, that gameplay loop. Ooh, you gotta have an addictive gameplay loop. I think what I've basically just talked about is as addictive as it comes. Now, when I played that GTA Chinatown Wars, kind of the ultimate dream that I had, even from Rockstar Games, was, whoa, what if all of your AAA resources could be used to produce the ultimate drug dealing game? I mean, that's kind of one of the main things about a crime game, right? Now, of course, you might be like, Muda, what is the, how do you get into this addictive nature? Let me walk you through why I've been playing this like the last couple hours. So first things first, you go to Dan over here at the hardware store. You go to Dan, and first things first, you want to buy some goddamn soil, all right? So I'm going to buy like 10 bags of soil, which is the oh my God, that's $600. We're going to have to buy like normal soil for $300. Actually, wait, you know what? It's just, consider it a fucking investment, dude. I'm just gonna buy some soil here real quick. We're gonna go back. Now, there's obviously law enforcement officers around here, and if you look at my hotbar in the bottom, anything with like a little blue star on it is something you're not allowed to have. So obviously, you don't wanna have narcotics with you. So the first step of the entire journey is you gotta make that dope, all right? So I've got some growers over here, and first things first, I'm going to drop some soil bags in here, because obviously any illicit green plant requires some level of soil, some level of nutrients to start off with. Now obviously you got to be able to throw your trash away. Now this game is so in-depth that it's got like cops and everything too that like do actual searches on you, and I'm cleaning up all my trash because I actually fear one day that like the feds are going to bust into my little room up here and like actually arrest me while I'm sleeping. This is that kind of a game, all right? It's one of those simulator experiences. Now, obviously, all drug manufacture requires, or at least when you're growing things in a planter, requires some level of water. So yeah, you got to go through all these like mini games. I got to like actually grow water, put water down. I don't know why I'm walking people through illicit manufacture of narcotics. Probably shouldn't be doing that. If there's any video I expect to get like, not just age restricted, but like community guideline strike, it's probably this. So here I picked up some what is this, Granddaddy Purple Seed? And there's like a whole dealer that I have to meet up with and like, you know, purchase my shit from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these seeds into the planters, and ladies and gentlemen, we now have, without a doubt, our actual marijuana growing. Now you gotta, again, I don't know. I haven't been rated in the game yet. I don't even know if that's like a thing. but I'm being extra careful. Now again, you know, people are always like, Muda, why do you play certain games? The reason why I play games like this is quite literally because obviously I would never do this in real life ever. So, you know, I can live vicariously through a video game. Now to walk you through it, now that we've got our shit growing, it's time to fall asleep. And it's time to actually, there's an entire ranking system too in this game, by the way, too. So just, I'll explain more of it after a successful day. Oh shit, dude, that actually looks amazing. God damn. Alright boys, my crack has been cultivated. Now obviously, if I open up my cell phone right now here, I know that I'm going through a lot of this shit because this game is really surprisingly in-depth. If I go to products over here, I'm only just doing marijuana, but there's also meth and coke down the road too, so I can only imagine how deep that mechanic goes. But obviously, like any good marijuana, I gotta harvest these buds over here, so let me just do one of these. All right, and make sure I throw away these marijuana leaves. And by the way, that's filling up, so I gotta grab a trash bag. And then, you know, maybe this explains why I play certain games like this. Because I just, like, really appreciate this level of in-depth nature. Again, all I ever wanted from, like, GTA, like, a lot of the GTA stuff was to just have the ability to do, like, the drug dealing shit in this level of depth. So again, I gotta harvest more of these. This is, like, an old bud that I had. And let me just get rid of that there. I'll actually do the cleanup later, you know, why not? Live like a little pig every once in a while, you know what I mean? So let me grab all these buds. And then, of course, obviously... Oh, wait, I'm filled? No, I gotta put my soil bags away, dude. I need to get more storage from my area. You see, this is how you get addicted to games like this. You just keep doing every... Like, it just all keeps adding up. It never stops, dude. The ride never ends. So I got some Granddaddy Purple. Now, obviously, you know, like a good dealer, I shouldn't just be selling the raw product, okay? So there's like a whole mixing station. So since I got that Aspen Smegma, what I can do is now I can go to like the products, and I guess this is like the dark web at this point. So I find me that Aspen Smegma somewhere here, and there's like so many strains you can put together. But I'm gonna tell people this shit is currently on sale. So now I'm gonna start getting, oh, here I got a message here. Kyle Cooper's like, yo, what's up? Can I buy, you know what you can do, buddy? You can actually buy 5 of those for $260. So let me set up this deal here. He's like, oh, hell yeah, homie, when you want to meet? Meet me in the afternoon, okay? Let's do that. Oh my God, I'm getting Peter File. I just realized the name. Buy 5. I deal in 5 weight classes, all right? I ain't bagging things up individually anymore. Oh, hell yeah, dude. So here it is. So now that I've bagged together my Aspen Smegma, now you might be like, Muda, when did you bag up your druggies? The thing is, this is how overly complicated this game is, okay? So I gotta go over here after my shit is mixed. I gotta drag this down here into my little hotbar, and then I have to go to my packaging station. I have to pack my products, okay? So I gotta pack this Granddaddy Purple that I basically cultivated. No, actually, no, don't pack the Granddaddy Purple. Wait, actually, no, no, did it upgrade? Oh, I just made the same fucking product. Oh, no. I wasted product. Fuck. God damn it. Ah! All right, whatever. We'll mix products later, okay? So, okay, anyways, you take your product that you put, and then you actually, like, package it into these jars. So, moral of the story, putting in more flu medicine into Granddaddy Purple is just never going to give you a new product. But see, when you mix products together, it's a lot like Pokemon in a way. But anyways, let's package this shit up. Drop that in there. And boom. So now that we got all of our gear, now that we got everything set up and ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, we might as well start selling it. So you got to package the product before you actually sell it in this game. So now that I've got some deals going on, first things first, I definitely do want to go and tell people that I've got Granddaddy Purple available and ready to go. And I'm probably losing money on some of this batch because I did a wrong mix. Again, this triggers like the economic center in like most people's brains. But yeah, so you got to walk around the area and you got to be able to like avoid police checkpoints. So here's like Peter, what does he want? He wants 5 of those Aspen Smegmas. So you grab one of those, you slap it in there and boom. Fucker just gave me $260. So again, you know, you just keep selling around and then you just keep adding more money. And then you gotta buy more real estate, then you gotta buy businesses, then you gotta buy cars. I mean, this is like the full ass deal. And people wonder like why indie games like take off. It's like when you have gameplay loops that are like genuinely this addicting. There's just there's especially made by one person. It's like, man, how do I expect to pay $60 for a game when I can get a $20 game and get more hours than I'm ever expecting? This guy wants 2 Granddaddy Purples, buddy. I deal in dealer weight. You're gonna have to up it to like 5. So he wants it for 220. I'm gonna give him 200 here. Okay. I'm gonna sell myself a little short. Bro, I'm giving you a better deal. Get out of here. Like, you know, it's not just you gotta sell this product to one person. You actually have to do like, you have to message and like haggle for deals and stuff too. It's like, I feel like the person that made this game, the one developer, might also be a drug dealer. They just found that it was a lot better, a lot easier to make legal money by making a game about allegedly their experiences. So, despite playing for a couple hours, I have maybe like slightly over $4,500 to my name. So, like, that's really all I'm kind of sitting on right now. And again, it's just like, you have to keep upkeep, buying more raw goods, growing them, dealing with your dealers. It's like a lot, dude. What is this? I'd like to purchase a vehicle. What model were you interested in? Let's see, the shit box? For $5,000? I can't even afford the shit box, dude. You know, if it's anything about selling drugs, it's actually a lot of work, especially when it's like a one-stop shop type of deal. So the way the game's story moves forward is you got to talk to your like Uncle Nelson, who's like currently in the feds right now. Oh man, 10K in earnings, not bad. Soon you'll have the capital to manufacture meth. What the fuck? Your best bet for getting the tools you need is the warehouse. It's a local spot where you can find like-minded individuals. No way, dude. Can I hire like people? Can I hire workers? Can I hire anybody to work for me? That would be insane. See how like the game opens up in like the weirdest ways in the world too. Like it just like it's like it gets you into that drug dealing grind, and then it's like, buddy, you're just selling marijuana. You got to up your game to like meth soon. Here's my drug deal. Oh shit, it's a cop. Uh-oh. Ooh, I don't know if I want to deal with that one. We got cops and everything, dude. Eee. Okay, let me get over here. So even in the middle of a deal, oh, dude, got a SpongeBob meme. All right, here's my buddy. So it begins in like 14 minutes. Yeah, if like the cop sees me with like any of this marijuana on me, I'm basically fucking done, dude. But yeah, I can see what my dealer's doing, and like I gave my dealer like a fat cum strain, and that guy's made 1,500. So that's how you make money. You make volume, you sell it yourself, and you sell it through dealers, dude. It's like running a whole ass illegal business, brother. It's great. All right, what is she buying? Oh, fuck. The cops are there. Oh, hold on, Peggy. Can't be getting busted on camera now, can I? I'm carrying so much weight on me. I'm carrying so much illegal shit on me that like, this is just, I am looking at least like 10, 20 years in like a penitentiary. I've got so much stuff that I got to put away, dude. This is like, I got to buy more storage and everything. God damn. All right, I got to sell more Granddaddy Purple here. Let's put like raw uncut goods. I wonder if I leave the light open, am I causing like somebody to like break into my house and deal with something? There's a lot that I'm considering playing more of this game. So it's currently nighttime. I've got around $811 in cash on hand, and you can only put like 10 grand into the place. It's insane, dude. Trent wants more? What does Trent want? You gotta buy at least 5, bro. You have to buy at least 5 from me. There's no way that there's no way I'm packaging less. Actually, buy it for me right now. Let's go. So I gotta go and sell to this guy. Then I gotta do the actual quest line. Oh my god. See, dude, I have to sell this crack. I have to sell this like marijuana before the curfew starts. Actually, there is more money to earn when there is a curfew, so it's probably advisable. Actually, I'm taking a big risk doing this, man. I'm carrying all my illegal shit on me while the cop. Oh, there's a cop. Here, Trent. This guy's a brave pothead, dude. He's coming out there during police curfew bonuses. Actually, you get a lot more money, but god damn. $44 extra? Shit, I might actually play this. Uh-oh, there's cops. There's cops! Oh no, dude. So you might be wondering, oh, how's a wanted level in effect? Oh no, the cops do hunt you down. Except what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of hide here I'm gonna hide. Oh shit. Oh fuck. See, there's like a full stealth system here too and everything. I'm gonna hide in the bushes, and then I gotta actually see what's in this guy. There's a whole arms dealer, a merchant, and a fixer? Dude, there's like so much to this game. Oh, hell yeah. Now, generally, when they're after you and they're wanted, like, I didn't record this, but I played this earlier, they start, like, tasing you, and God forbid if you open fire, you're, like, basically screwed. But let me get down. Ooh, let me get down over here. Let me get into the actual warehouse. And boom. Okay, here we go. Now we're in this new area. Let me actually deposit all this cash, by the way, too. So you can see I got, like, that weekly deposit limit and everything. I could buy some consumed cuck. What does Stan got over here? I'm looking for protection. What do you sell, buddy? Melee weapons? Are these Why am I even asking if they're legal? Come on now. All right, let's see. What do I buy from Stan over here? Ranged? Dude, I can't buy. Oh, I gotta be high level to buy an M1911. Get out of here. I have a baseball bat at home. That'll do me fine, at least for the next couple hours. All right, what does the old fixer have over here? You smell nice. Thanks. This guy's selling gasoline, phosphorus, acid, jar, baggies. Oh, that's all gonna be for my meth empire. How am I able to make meth like this without the cops being able to, like, raid and destroy me? All right, what's going on up here? Manny, the actual fixer. Here it is. Am I a new guy? Absolutely. Wait, I can hire who? Cleaners and packagers are pretty cheap, but dude, you can hire people to do the boring work for you? Oh my god. This is my actual addictive game. This is gonna be the thing that, like, consumes every day. I would love to hire a botanist, actually. Where do you want to keep in mind that you have to provide beds for this employee? Keep them in the sweatshop? Oh man. Okay, so I can hire somebody to do, oh, so I pay them. So wait, hold on. Let me see how this mathematically works out. I can hire somebody to do my botany for $200 a day for my weed, and then they can grow it. Well, then I have, I do the or then I can hire a handler to do the distribution. This is insane. It's so much game. This man has went so fucking in depth into this one concept. It's hilarious. All right, wake up. There it is. You get XP and everything for it, dude. Your dealer earns money. You earn money. This is how you create, like, one of the most addictive games. I thought for a goddamn second that I'd have to play co-op just to be able to get other people to do bitch work for me. But no, they've got full AI NPCs for you and everything. Now, obviously, as a dealer, as you get larger into the game that it is, you also have your own personal, like, dealer that you can hire. They take 20% of your earnings. But, like, they'll also sell weight for you. All right? So, boom. Benji, give me my 2,000? Absolutely. Let's go there, buddy. So there it is. I got my own dealers. I got everything going with me. I got to hire somebody to do the actual grow work for me. Somebody else has to do that for me. $200 a day when I'm earning $2 grand? I can easily do it. This is a whole business simulator, brother. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I ended off right here before I just keep playing this for more hours. I wanted to talk about this game because honestly, you know, a lot of people that ask themselves, man, why do people play more indie games than they ever do, like, actual AAA slop? It's because of shit like this. The AAA slop that we've been getting for $60 just doesn't even come to the level of depth and gameplay one person can put together in a Unity game for like $20. This game is being played by almost 400,000 people simply because it's a passion project of a game that tickles the inner fancy of somebody that is like me specifically, where I just love games with depth, game that doesn't treat you like a fucking child, and a game that has you basically experiencing an entire process from beginning all the way to end. Now, obviously, I can always say, never ever produce, sell, manufacture, distribute, do anything with illegal drugs. Only do it in this one video game that you've seen on the internet. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, if you ever wonder why indie games are suddenly just destroying everything in the AAA space, probably games like this. Anyways, I am out.